Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of Conversations with Cabrera. Today, I am delighted to have as my guest one of my newest colleagues, Dr. Luoluo Hong, who is the inaugural Vice President of Student Engagement and Well-Being. So with that, hello, Luoluo. Thank you so much.
Hi there. Glad to be here.
Thank you for doing this. It is very interesting to me that you have been doing some version of this job of working with students for almost 3 decades.
Yeah, I think for me, I got exposed in many ways like a lot of student affairs professionals that I run into, which is I had student affairs professionals help me when I was an undergraduate student. I know that some of the viewers will know I have shared pretty openly with our students and our community here that I'm a rape survivor from my freshman year in college. And because of that experience, I ended up connecting with people on campus whose job it was to help students who were in a situation like I was. And I ended up getting a job as a peer health educator with one of those people who reached out to help me. And that job was so critical to my healing and my recovery. And because of that, I realized there's this field, this work that I can do.
During your first few weeks in the job, you sent a letter to the students to tell them about you. Yeah. What I loved is you got very personal. You talked about you're the daughter of Taiwanese immigrants, right? Yeah. So tell me about that experience and why you chose to mention that. How does that inform what you do now?
My parents immigrated here, and for my mother in particular, because she didn't have these opportunities, she really wanted her children to have a chance to have a higher education and to be able to advance and have that opportunity to grow and make something of our lives. So those have been, I think, key, and the values that my family raised me with, I think, are part of who I am today.
I share with you our desire to integrate different areas of student affairs and student services. For people who are not familiar with the sort of the business of student affairs, why is it so important that we try to integrate these things at Georgia Tech?
As the students we enroll in higher education across the country becomes more diverse in terms of racial and ethnic backgrounds, more diverse in terms of gender, more diverse in terms of socioeconomic background, there's a growing body of research that lets us know that while the classroom experience, of course, will be the leading one, what happens outside can make a huge difference in their success. And so the ability to feel a sense of belonging, the ability to engage, not just with other students, but with staff and faculty outside of the classroom, the services that we can provide, those are all important and will have an impact on student success. Things like mental health, issues around basic needs, food insecurity, housing insecurity, these all are emerging as sort of the newer ways in which student affairs can serve our students and support them in their academic journey.
What's happening in colleges? Why has mental health become such an important issue, and what do you think we ought to be doing to address it?
I think first we have to think about how do we change the culture so that we don't just say take care of your mental health, but that we actually look at our systems and our practices and our beliefs and what are we doing that actually maybe unintentionally contradicts a message to take care. I think the second one is we have to think about mental health as a continuum. It's not just I'm in distress and how do I get to care, but it's how do we care for each other from the beginning so that we preserve and promote mental health and well-being from the ground up as a part of our life journeys. And that takes everyone. Everyone has to be involved in that. So I think that in some ways fits with our work in engaging students, that the engagement should be mindful about how do we promote mental health.
Well, Luoluo, I can't tell you how excited I am to have you here with us at Georgia Tech. I already have loved the energy you bring and the perspective that you bring, and I'm just looking forward to many years to come and to all the changes that we're going to see in this place. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. I'm so glad to be here. So it's a wonderful opportunity. So thank you
so much.